In every generation, people have asked the same question. Are we living in the last days? 2,000 years ago, the disciples of Jesus asked him something very similar. As he sat upon the Mount of Olives overlooking Jerusalem, they came to him privately and asked, "Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?" Matthew 24:3, KJV. Jesus did not give them a date. Instead, he gave them signs. A world of deception. The first warning Jesus gave was not about war or disaster, but deception. "Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, 'I am Christ,' and shall deceive many." Matthew 24:4-5, KJV. He warned that false teachers would rise, twisting truth and leading many astray, not a few, but many. Wars and global unrest. Then Jesus spoke of a troubled world. "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." Matthew 24:6-7, KJV. Conflict would become common. Fear would spread. But Jesus said something surprising. "See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." These were not the end, but the beginning. Famines, diseases, and earthquakes. Jesus continued, "And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places." Matthew 24:7, KJV. Shortages, sickness, natural disasters across different places of the earth. Then he said, "All these are the beginning of sorrows." Matthew 24:8, KJV. Like labor pains before birth, growing closer, stronger, and more frequent. Love growing cold. One of the most heartbreaking signs Jesus mentioned was not physical, but spiritual. "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." Matthew 24:12, KJV. In a world filled with violence, betrayal, and selfishness, compassion would fade. People would love themselves more than God and more than one another. Hope in the midst of the end. Yet Jesus did not end with fear. He gave a promise. "But he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved." Matthew 24:13, KJV. And he gave a mission. "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." Matthew 24:14, KJV. Before the end comes, the message of hope must go everywhere. Final reflection. The signs are not meant to make us afraid. They are meant to make us awake, not to panic, but to prepare, not to hate, but to love more deeply, not to give up, but to hold on to faith. Because the same Jesus who warned us is the same Jesus who promised to return. If this message blessed you, share it with someone who needs hope today. Subscribe for more Bible stories that strengthen faith and understanding.